I forgot to mention that my father, Ron Trivers, used to raise limousine beef.
Right.
But I'm interested about where we can buy beef locally on PEI. I figure this is a good message to get that out. And I know for my birthday, so Ron and Lynda Trivers, my parents, they got me a gift certificate that in Tim Dixon's Angus beef farm, right? Which was good. That's kind of a farm gate sale. But I know that my partner likes to shop at KGL Select Meats because that's, she knows that's going to be local. I think Kays Wholesale has very clearly marked certified island
They've
beef
taken on a
products,
branding program that's certified island beef, yeah.
but you get into the bigger stores. I mean, I've heard that Sobeys definitely sells it, and I'm hoping that Superstore does as well. But for those listening and for us here at committee, I mean, where can we make sure we're actually buying island beef?
So it's Bruce, and I'll answer that. This is where the strength of the certified island beef brand comes in. Because if you want to be sure that it came from us and was raised on PEI, that is entirely built into the certified. And we get audited on it by our auditors and by CFIA to make sure that we uphold those rules. But that's the one that we can guarantee. The problem when you get to retail is that we do supply most of the major retailers, but again, we're a fracture of their business. So you get into a logistical challenge for them, and it's not to defend them, but this is where they're at. We're going to sell product to their distribution center, and they're going to turn around and send it back. Well, they become fairly reliant on different parts of their business to make sure they keep the traceability. So they'll openly tell us, we'll support you, but we're not going to label it. Because if they ever lost track of it, they don't want to mislead their customer. So, for example, on PEI, we have Island View Farms with Sobeys, which you can be sure came from the plant. But in order for us to have that level of integrity, we had purchased a truck so that we can deliver directly to that store so it doesn't go through their distribution center. Because otherwise, if they lose traceability, they don't want to ever get caught misleading the customer on their side. So that's how we do it on our side. So, and you know, we never see ourselves as a competitor to a provincial plant. There's room for both of us. There's a need for both of us from the farming community, rather be for different reasons. But you know, rather be your meat shop or your restaurant, you really have to push them to ask for a brand or certified on beef or get them to validate it for you, because it's tough in the other world just because of their logistics and transportation that they don't want to be caught. You know, you can just imagine if one of the big retailers was caught mislabeling it and the consumers took to the media with it. So that's how we dealt with it with particularly Sobeys, but not that the other retailers don't support us, they just don't label it because of those distribution reasons.